And welcome back to Good Things Utah. If you have been feeling helpless watching what's unfolding in Boston while we're sitting here in Utah, here's something you can do. Support law enforcement, those men and women, of course, that are putting their lives on the line every single day, happening right now in Boston, but of course right here in Utah and across the country. An event coming up tonight is going to help you do just that. I want to introduce actor Vincent D'Onofrio in town for this special event. Also, Pleasant Grove Police Chief Mike Smith, and we have John Shanks. He's in from Washington, the Director of Law Enforcement Relations. Glad you guys are here today.
Thanks for having us.
This movie's been shown in Utah. It's going to be shown again tonight. One time, it was in February. This is an amazing chance for you to see it again. Tell us, Vincent, what is Heroes Behind the Badge all about?
It's a film about law enforcement. It's a film about guys being actually put in predicaments and events happening, and you actually get to see the real footage of these guys putting their lives on the line. And some of it doesn't turn out so good, and some of it turns out better. But basically, the film is about that. It's about you know, getting close to these guys and watching them do what they do. It's an amazing film. I narrated it, and I actually was there at one of the. I was honored to be able to give this guy a medal, one of the police officers in the film, for doing what he did in the film. That's in the film, and then that's when I met the filmmakers, and I asked them if I could help in any way I would, and they asked me if I'd narrate it, and that's how I ended up being involved.
Well, you, of course, special place in your heart for law enforcement, police officers, after being in law and order criminal intent for all those years. You've met a lot of these guys.
I have. I mean, I do work for them year-round, men and women. Yeah, I do work for law enforcement year-round. I do stuff for the National Law Enforcement Museum that they're building in Washington. I'm a spokesperson for that. John Shanks is one of the main guys involved in that. And yeah, I do stuff year-round. And
John, if you do go tonight and purchase a ticket, that money goes toward what?
Goes towards the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial, and which is a park that we have in Washington, D.C. that has the names of 19,981 law enforcement professionals who've given the ultimate sacrifice and died in the line of duty. So those funds are directly supporting our work to honor that service and sacrifice of the men and women in law enforcement.
Why should people see this movie? Why is it important?
Yeah.
Well,
go ahead.
If I may say,
absolutely.
I think that you know, it's unfortunately that events like what's happening in Boston right now, and what happened with the marathon, and what's happening in Texas. You know, it takes events like this for regular civilian people like us to remember that law enforcers and first responders go running in when everybody's coming running out. But the film, and why we're here, why the chief is here, is to remind people that it's happening right now as we're talking right now. There's a woman with a badge or a man with a badge that's putting their life on the line that is actually getting shot at as we're talking right now. And you know, for civilians, that's you've been around it, I know you have, and it is just we have to remember that they're people, that law enforcers are people, and that they have emotions and they have feelings, and yet they still run in front of the danger for us. You know, it's an important thing.
Chief Mike Smith joining us as well, and this is going to be shown actually in Pleasant Grove, and you've been spearheading this effort, got it right there in your city. Why is this important to you?
Well, it's important to me for two main reasons. A lot of it is an awareness, like Vincent's been talking about. I wanted the opportunity for our citizens in Pleasant Grove and Utah County and in Utah in general to be able to see this film and have an awareness for what the men and women of law enforcement are all about. And secondly, to raise money for such a worthy cause as the Law Enforcement Memorial.
If you do go tonight, you can also pick up this movie, and then again, some of the proceeds go towards that memorial as well. So you can pick that up tonight, watch the movie, you can meet Vincent, and also learn a little more about the memorial while you are there. It is happening at Pleasant Grove High School. There's all the information right there on your screen. Again, the movie is called Heroes Behind the Badge. We're going to put all of it on our website so you can check it out. Go to abc4.com and then click on Good Things Utah. Again, be there at 6:30. That's when the film starts, and at Pleasant Grove High School. I'm going to be there as well, and I look forward to it. Perfect day to talk about this. Thanks, you guys, for being here.
Thanks
Thank
for having
you.
us.
We'll be right back.